And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So guys, we're going to have a look at the new DLC. I'm sorry that I've not put a video up since it came out. It's just that, well, it's Faction Rally Week. I've turned it over 600 Faction Rallies for my Warlock, and I eventually got the full set. I did send out in 600 for my Hunter for Dead Orbit. I got everything apart from the arms. And I've turned in about 550 for New Monarchy for my Titan, and I don't have the helmet. It's very frustrating because after around 600 packages, that's about 30 footful. After about 600 tokens, which is about 30 packages, all you get is the camo, which is very disappointing. So yes, I'm frustrated. So guys, I did finish this game. I didn't save it after I finished the main boss, so that campaign's still active. So I'm not going to do that. Last time I did load this up the moment it came out at midnight, but I was too exhausted to really get into it. So I teleported myself to the base camp closest to the new areas. Now I had a few minutes on the controls. Now, don't forget, I've not played this since February, so if I'm a bit shit at first, it's because I'm getting back into the controls. But if anyone did manage to watch, I did put the entire game up on this channel. If anyone did manage to watch that, then you'll know that I'm a pretty decent player, particularly at this game. Particularly games that you spend hundreds of hours in, which I did. So, oh yeah. Sorry about the long loading screens. Now, from what I've seen, there's new armors that are made out of fur, which is really nice to see because you're going to be in basically the wastelands of icy hell. But you still can't beat this bad boy armor. It's 400 years from the past, which is technologically advanced because, big spoiler, if you don't know, these humans think they're survivors of an old world of advanced civilization. Turns out they're wrong. No humans survived, but the people, one person was responsible for it by accident, a glitch in the robots that consume all biomass on the planet, algae, oxygen, carbon, your body, your clothing. They can consume it for energy. So once they kill you, they just consume you. So they were, and then they self-replicate. So they were pretty much unstoppable. Now, so a team of scientists hid themselves underground and created the most advanced AI, and all the robot machines that you see digging in the ground, flying in the air, swimming in the water, that's there to purify the water, purify the air, regerminate the planet's, the entire planet's soil with bacteria. So they've all got a purpose. But then there was the virus that originally created the world destruction, survived, teleported itself somewhere, and that's the story basically. You defeat him in the end. You're the only one that can. That's why everyone's after you, because this Hades is a dark. You tell, all the believers think he's a dark god, but when he finds that you're alive, because you're an exact clone of the scientist, you've got the exact. Your DNA alone can deactivate it. So anyway, now that I've gone over the story, we're going to have a look at let's just put some. We're not going to waste hard points until I get used to the bow and arrow. So the attack that's the staff. Big jump, little jump, normal jump. Well, dodge roll. L2 is prep weapon. L1. Okay. What's up and down? Oh crap! Down is throw a rock. Of course it is. Up is consume health.
May the machine spirits grant you favor.
That's to call machines. What is that? I'm trying to figure what these potions are. Is that a fire potion? Is that extra resistance against things? I can't remember, guys. You have to excuse me. Anyway. Double health, single health. Some sort of protection against corruption, I think. Yeah, okay. So now we know what the deal is. So basically, what's happened with the DLC is this entire new landmass has been implemented. It's totally covered by, well, it's not fog per se, it's a radar blockout. So we've got to get to this machine and unradio block him out. So how do we get where we're going to go? So I think we're going to have to get, okay, this is interesting. This is really interesting. Up here is massive. It's up a massive climb, guys, and it was tough to get up there. So we're gonna fast travel there. can't fast travel to that location. Of course I can't. Great. Can I fast travel there? Yeah. Okay. Now, it took me a long time to figure out some of the ways to. Like, the climbing's really great, but the ledges and the ways up are quite hidden because they're very difficult to see. Not hidden, but you've really got to look to spot them. So I do apologise if sometimes I spend 20 minutes looking for a way up. Now, I've been in this area before, and I remember it. I'm sure it's this area that's particularly difficult to get up there. I do remember trying to get up here, and it was not easy. So yeah. Alright, I should have a steed that I can. Here he is. So basically, you get this ability. Here he is. Look, there's one of them that you've turned, and we're gonna go for a little ride. And the riding in this feels great. It feels like Witcher 3 and Red Dead Redemption. This is not the only one you can ride. You can ride others. There's small ones. There's bigger ones. Who's this guy? I think he's just a trader, but we'll find out. Let's have a look. Yeah. So there's new armor. None of this is new yet. I've got all these sets, or most of them. I've got the best versions of them all, the heavy versions. I did buy the silent versions for some sneak stealth missions. Resources. Blaze. No, it's Echo Shell that I like. Yeah, it's Echo Shell that I really like because how many do I have? 4. I'm just gonna buy a couple of packs of these. Yeah, it's a shame that this is not saved after main mission. Now, I'm as high a level as you can get. I'm level 50, but I think if I get into DLC, I might even decide to. I didn't need that rock. My bad. Yeah, if I can get into DLC, I'll probably finish, which I will be able to get into DLC, of course I will. So we're full on those, yeah. My rock inventory is full. But, yeah, I might even start the game again on New Game Plus. But look at this game, guys. Now, this is, I'm going to, just real quick, this is in 4K. I'm not displaying it as 4K because I'm on a 1080 monitor, unfortunately. But you can go between performance and resolution. I'm gonna try this. Checkerboard resolution at 2160. Okay. Now, apparently, the worst that happens when you put it in at performance, it locks in at 30 frames a second. Apparently, it can dip slightly below that when you're running at 4K, but it's barely noticeable according to some reviews which I've seen in the past. So, now I don't know if I need to go down underground or up. Up. We're going to go up. Okay.
These look like the new markings.
Okay.
Is this the way to
Sorry
get to
guys, I had the volume down. I've just been playing. I was playing Destiny last night, playing the raid. So. Don't think I've ever seen one of these before. That's interesting. So this must be a new rock. No, I've been up here before, I think, or not. But this is definitely new. These lights, I don't remember these been here before. Anything like that sort of technology. No, yeah, this wasn't here before. So this is leading the way to the DLC, basically. So there's a new quest. For those that don't know, she found this as a kid. It's basically a communicator, holographic systems from the past. Basically, about 700 years to 1,000 years passed, and then humans started to emerge out of the mountain, which was a vault they were born in, raised by AIs, until there was a malfunction, essentially. And now they worship the AIs.
You don't look like you know this path, Hunter.
Yeah, and basically they worships the AI as the mountain, the mother as a goddess, basically. Where is an AI computer? Okay, let's talk.
Seems you're a long way from anything. Where does this trail lead?
From me, it leads south, away from the Banuk, past the Grave Horde.
Okay, watch over me.
This is the quickest way out of the cut, instead of going all the way through Oseram territory. And take it from me, you want a quick way out of the cut.
I haven't even arrived yet. Why would I want to leave?
Strange machine attacks? A curse on the mountain? It's enough to make me look forward to Meridian.
Okay.
You're going to Meridian.
Yes. I was named an envoy to the Karja King's court. No one else wanted to do it. It's not so bad. I just recount the songs from Ban-Ur, and the Karja draw their funny little glyphs. I tell them of the machine's growing anger, and the Karja King still offers aid, even though he knows the Banuk will not accept it.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I just had to close my door. I do apologise. And get back into the dialogue. Great voice actors.
What kind of strange machines? And what kind of curse?
Machines tougher and crazier than anything in the south, I heard. And smoke comes off the mountain like a funeral pyre all day and night. But like I said, I just pass through now.
What sort of place is the cut?
It's on the edge of everywhere. The edge of Ban-Ur, the edge of the mountains, the edge of other tribes' territories. It's suffered in the war with the Karja. But it suffered before that too. Life there is a test to survive out on the edge.
Not exactly homey. I can see why you'd want to move on.
Home is what you carry in a roll on your back.
Well, thanks for the warning. I'm curious about these machines, though.
And the warning rolled off you. I understand you adventurers are all alike. Good luck.
Okay. So, okay, I'm a little bit over-leveled by 20 levels, which is not my intention, guys. Plus, I'm wearing the best armor in the game, which essentially has an energy shield. So, yeah. I need to unmark that path. There we go. I guess we're gonna climb up here, somehow. Now, there should be some sort of rock or ledge, perhaps. Oh, if we jump and grip something, we'll find out. No. Oh, there we go. Hang on. No, I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting about these key markers that light the way. So normally these lights aren't here.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
Okay. So yeah, there's a new skill tree. I forgot to mention that. Well, I didn't. I did start this video, but it stopped recording. The audio stopped recording, unfortunately. And I should check it now, make sure it is. Okay, it is. Great. So a new skill tree called the Traveller. Okay, what we got here? Okay, we'll do that one first. Oh, mount repair, nice. All these motions, guys. These are people really climbing on things. All live motion captured. Well.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Pretty hunting arrows, not gonna cut it. All points. Just gonna pack more of a punch. Ooh. need ice arrows, do I? Do you reckon? Put three bows in. Come on, fire. There. Wasn't it? No, it's the first enemy I've seen do this. Okay, I'm gonna put echo shells on. No, that's not echo shell. What is that? What is that? It is echo shell. Knock some of its armor off. There we go. Oh my god, kick my ass. Okay, I need to run. I want ice arrows. I want to try ice arrows. Ice, come on. Now that's electric shock. Ice. Maybe that'll work. Ooh. God damn it. It's my joke. What's he weak to? I don't know what's he weak to. Come on, freeze over. Damn it. Watching with staff. Oh my god. My ass. Freeze over. Come on, freeze over. Is it? I don't know. It might be electric. That need. This guy's tough. He's been infected with. I know what he's been infected by. I've seen some. I'm not going to spoil it, but I've seen why he's this tough. I'm 20 levels above him, and he's no joke, is he? Without that camera angle though, when I get pinned against shit. Damn it. Am I dead? I'm dead. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay. I need to figure out... I can't remember the sign. I need to figure out the signs on the enemy to figure out what they're most susceptible to. Now, maybe I won't know until I've killed him and then he's been analysed and then it goes into my sort of bestiary. I'm sure there is one. So, wow, guys, sorry. It hit really hard. I was fighting with staff, fighting with everything then. Alright, well, let's try electric arrows. We're going to put 3 of them on. No, first of all, actually, you know what? We're going to hit him with 3 echo shells when he gets closer. Because these things strip all his armor, and if he's been hit by 3, it's going to take everything off him. Okay, Sunshine, here you go.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Try electric. I don't know what to hit him with. Where's my really hard precision arrows? These are the hard hitting ones, I think. I'm sure they are. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure I've got no health right now. Run. One up at 3 arrows. Oh, come on. 3 arrows. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I'm getting used to controls again. Where the hell is he? There he is. Pin him down, come on. I need to put fire potions on, damn it. Why aren't I doing that? There we go. Oh my god, should have, yeah, I put a bit of fire resistance on that, guys. I know I'm played terribly, I do apologise. This is the wrong arrow. I want to take some more armour off him. There we go. damage, longbow. Okay, I'll play it again. Precision arrow, that's the most powerful. Keep forgetting you can hit these. I'm sure there's a way to slow down time as well, for a split second. I'm sure there is. Okay, Jesus. That's a top 5. 20 levels above level, Jesus. Demonic Sculpture. Right, so... Notebook. Do I need to scan it? Oh, I needed to scan it with this thing first, damn it. Okay, that was not easy. This is not going to be easy. I'm not used to controls yet, guys. That's why I'm a little bit clumsy in my combat. So I do apologise. Also, I need to make some more of these arrows and figure out how to do it. Oh, you just craft them. Okay. They're the most powerful. The Shadow Shot Bow with the precision arrows. They're the best. They're really good for stripping weight armour. That drops extra stuff. We've got ice, electric, corruption. That'll make 2 enemies fight each other. Fire. Shadow. That's. You've got the hard pointing arrows, which are a bit stronger than this. Anyway, I'm sorry guys, yeah, I tried to get him pinned with ropes, everything, I just thought it was not an easy fight. I need to scan him next time. Right, let's just keep going. Well, this is really eerie, isn't it, eh? You know, sometimes...
I'll find a use for you.
I'm sure there's a way to slow down time while you're aiming. I'm sure there is. What do you press to slow down time? I know it's in here somewhere. Okay. R3. Okay, that's why I couldn't figure out. So when you're aiming, R3. Slows down time for a short time. That would allow you to hit the more vulnerable parts you see. What's up with my kitty cat? Bless her, she must be bored. The reason I shot that. Sounds creepy.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
The run and slide, yeah, that's useful in combat. I forgot to use it. I forgot about it. Sorry, guys.
Ha! You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Okay. Beautiful place, eh?
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Whoa, look at that. Look at that scenery, eh?
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Worse today. A bad omen for the ritual. ritual. How are we to trust the chief?
But I've just scanned that machine. I've totally forgot to do it. I'd have figured out its weakness. I'd have bet easier. Well, not easier, but at least I'm not going
We'll let our best go to deaths.
fight against it.
Find hope now.
May the songs of the lost echo eternal.
I'm just going in the same direction.
Must be something big going on.
To meet you at any
Most of the
moment.
village is moving towards that
Trust
smoke.
that our hunters knew this. May Araya find whatever wisdom she's looking for. Who knows better?
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
It's an awesome sound, man, isn't it, guys? Holy shit.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Araya, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Araya vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Okay, let's have a look.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You'd think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off.
Beautiful game, guys.
No one knows
Absolutely.
why.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Werik chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Werik, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Weriks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Weriks come and go. Some last as long as Melon. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Weriks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werik has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard
I'm guessing that
prophet.
Aloy's
Honest
going to be
mistake.
that prophet.
Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
Okay.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or Thunder's drum.
Some do with the frozen
Maybe worth a shot.
is distasteful.
Okay, I need to stay out of that main quest thing there because, yeah. What the hell is this a side quest there? Oh no, wrong one. Sorry. There we are. That's what we're doing.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Araya knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Okay, so we've got some side quests opening up. Now, I guess one of them's going to be a shot. Let's have a look on the map first. Oop. So, okay. Maybe, I'm guessing I'm going to have to prove myself at one of these side quest things and become part of the Wanuk. Or, yeah, that's what they're called. So, what we got here?
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Laolai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now, but our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it.
Indeed.
Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
Maybe there's a dam that's malfunctioned.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do it. So, quests. There we go. Go to the lake. Yeah, that'll be on next side. So, guys, we're going to leave it there because we're already 40 minutes in, and I don't know how people feel about the long videos. I like them personally, but I know a lot of that were cutscenes, and there are a lot of cutscenes and dialogue in this game, so I do apologise for that if you don't enjoy it, but I also love that. So I'll be picking straight up from here as soon as this video is done. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all on the next one. So cheers.